installing the Windows AIK and creating the bootable UFD. That's our bootable UFD on the Technical Execution Machine. You have the necessary tools to capture the custom image. Now we can complete these steps on the reference computer, which is the top one now. After installing Windows 7 on the reference computer, we'll have to customize it by installing any applications, device drivers and updates that we want to include in the custom image. Remember that anything you install in the custom image will be on each computer to which you install the image. Now some of the examples of the applications and updates that we might want to install in the custom image is Office 2010, SimWriter, widgets, communicate in print, a whole host of applications that we can actually put on it. Okay, we've put the Windows Boot CD in our reference computer now, and this is the one that's got the volume licensing. Just one more thing here, our UFD that we created, we've also put the boot UFD label. I'm in for labeling here, so we've got that ready as well. Now the first thing we've got to do is obviously set up this computer to Windows 7 with the volume licensing number. Okay. We do the normal bits and pieces here that we normally do. Time and currency is United Kingdom, and we're going to use it in English. Install. We accept all the licensing agreement. We do next, and what we want to do here is a custom, because we're not upgrading anything, and we are going to install it on this drive here. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to format this drive because it's got a little bit of it's got the old Windows on it. Okay, so we're going to quickly format it. Okay, it seems that when we actually run, Windows cannot be installed on this disk. The selected disk has an MBR partition table. On EFI systems, Windows can only be installed to GPT. Well, I don't know what all that is about, but let's just delete that partition and see what happens there. And delete that one as well. Okay, so we've got this allocated one. And now if we do a new one, and we say we want to use the whole drive for that, and it's done it. Click on that one, do next. No. Okay, so we say United Kingdom, extended. Next, repair your computer. Restore your computer using the system image that was created. No. Next, command prompt, isn't it? That's what it says. Click next, and yeah, remaining command prompt option. / fix MBR. The operation completed successfully. Alright. Okay, then let's do that. Control Alt Delete. Okay, exit that option. Restart. Let's see what happens now. Okay, just giving it a bit of a bash now again and see if it works. Next, custom. That's the one we want to install on. Yes, it's worked, folks. Well done. Okay. Right, we carry on. We're going to put it on that one. And it's going to start installing the fault. So, pause. Fine, after a long time we've got the Windows 7 Professional installed on the computer. Type in the username. I'm going to put in school. Next. And here we are going to use this one. Yeah, that's fine. Do next. Let's finish it off here. Installation. First things first, we have to sort of make sure that it's a 64-bit operating system. So we've gone into Control Panel and the system, and we can see that it's a 64-bit operating system. That's exactly what we wanted, so that's the first thing. Now you will notice at the corner here, we've got no internet connection. And what we've got is we've got missing drivers, so we can't actually go onto the internet. But this is where the old trick comes in. Remember we backed up all the drivers from our previous install first? Well, if you put that stick back in there again, go into my computer. At the moment we've got no network connection, nothing like that at all. So if I open that up and I look at this file here, that's the one we copied initially, and this one. If I do edit, copy, and I go back to the C drive, I can put it in here. Now what that will give us is all our drivers on the system back again. Pause. So once it's copied, we know that we've got our drivers, applications, application security, all the HP drivers and HP applications, and our drivers in here. Now if I was just to go into the network one first and do the install here, I say yes, I want to install that. Hopefully I should get the network drivers back on again in order for me to get onto the internet. We just install the drivers now, one by one, including the audio, everything else. Be back soon. The graphics driver being installed. Now that we've installed the network drivers, the video drivers and the sound drivers, we quickly go into our device manager, and we see that we have to put the PCI, there's some compatibility issues here. Everything else seems to be working fine. So let's see if we can find those offending items and put them to right. And then what we'll do is we'll install all the updates on the machine. And all we have to do there is to go Start, type Windows Update, and then click Windows Update and install all the updates necessary, including all the service packs. It's going to take a bit of time, so I'll see you again soon. Once again, the best thing to do is to browse to your SW setup directory here, and hopefully they should find all the drivers that are missing as well. So that's the good beauty of this, that we can copy that and keep it for future reference. Here we just went to the the HP website, and we installed the chipset driver software as well here, because we were having a bit of an issue here. So let's tidy up, still tidying up the machine. Okay, now you'll see that everything in Device Manager is as it should be, and working fine here. So now we're just going to go and do an update of the system to Windows check for updates, and it's going to go away and check for updates. As you can see, we've got 110 important updates and 5 optional updates here. These are the optional updates that we need to install for these things, so let's see if you can need them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just tick all of them in. Okay. And install updates. This is going to take a bit of time, so have now installed all the applications that were necessary on this reference computer here. Before I was going to do anything more, I just thought, okay, why don't I just make a system recovery disk of that machine and back up the machine as well using backup and recovery. It's a simple question, just recovering the whole machine up, and that's it really. It's just to be sure.